Someone is warning you about a person whose name begins with the letter M. And the moment you read that line, something inside you already reacted. A memory, a face, a vibration you couldn't ignore even if you tried. Stay with me because what follows is not fear, it's clarity wrapped in divine timing. Something has been shifting around your energy, and tonight that shift is finally speaking. My beloved child, the first thing you need to understand is this: the letter M hasn't been showing up by accident. It's been appearing like a shadow, in conversations, in songs, in sudden thoughts, because your spirit has been trying to alert you before life repeats a painful cycle. The person connected to this letter once carried a softness in their voice, but their actions never completely matched their words. You felt it, you questioned it. And then you pushed that doubt aside because your heart wanted to believe the best. But tonight the truth is stepping forward. Don't skip. There's a reason your intuition has been louder than usual. The universe has been whispering signs, delays in messages, awkward pauses when their name appears, a sudden change in the energy between you. These signals were not random. They were warnings arriving gently so you wouldn't blame yourself again for not seeing what was hidden. Stay till the end because the person whose name begins with M is walking around with a secret that can no longer stay buried. Their smile may look the same, but their intentions have shifted. You've likely sensed the distance, the inconsistency, the strange heaviness in conversations. That's your inner guidance waking up. You may have felt chills out of nowhere or a sharp thought crossing your mind that says something isn't right. That was your protection speaking. You weren't imagining it. And here's where the revelation becomes powerful: this message didn't come to expose someone, it came to elevate you. Someone from the spiritual realm, someone who truly watches over you, has been trying to block a repeated heartbreak. They saw what you couldn't. They felt what you ignored. And now they're pulling you away from what could wound your spirit again. You may notice unusual timing, your phone lighting up exactly when you think of them, conversations shifting when their name appears, or a dream that feels too real to forget. Pay attention. These are breadcrumbs guiding you away from confusion. Don't scroll. Because before your next blessing arrives, this truth must be acknowledged: the person with the letter M was a lesson, not a lifelong connection. They weren't meant to break you, only to wake you. They entered your life to teach you how to trust your intuition rather than your emotions. And now heaven is sealing that chapter. The next few hours or days will reveal something small but undeniable, a message that feels off, a delayed reply, a sudden silence, or even a confession disguised as a joke. That will be your confirmation. When it shows up, breathe. It's not a sign of loss, it's a sign of protection. Your energy is valuable. Your heart is sacred. And heaven has decided that manipulation, half-truths, or hidden motives cannot sit near your spirit anymore. You've grown too much to fall for what once fooled you. Stay here because this next part matters. The person whose name starts with M is being confronted by their own actions. Their mask is slipping, and even they can feel it. Their tone will shift. Their eyes will avoid the truth. And their energy will start revealing what their words try to hide. But this time you won't be blindsided. You're stepping into clarity with both eyes open. Something huge is waiting for you, not punishment, not revenge but freedom. The kind of freedom that makes you smile without forcing it, sleep without overthinking, breathe without heaviness. The truth that once frightened you is now becoming the truth that frees you. Your silence has become stronger than their excuses. Your intuition is sharper than their charm. And your growth is louder than their games. Stay with me, beloved child, because the universe is moving pieces in your favor right now. Doors are closing not to hurt you but to protect you from what would have drained you later. Every moment of discomfort you've been feeling was a quiet shield around your heart, not emptiness. As you continue reading this, you might notice your heart beating a little faster or a wave of calm washing over you. That's your spirit recognizing the truth. You are stepping into a version of yourself that can no longer be deceived by familiar patterns. The letter M once brought confusion, now it brings clarity. It once signaled caution, now it signals breakthrough. This message comes with love, not fear. With protection, not panic. And with confirmation, not confusion. So listen closely, your peace is returning. Your path is clearing. And your spirit is rising above everything that once tried to pull you down. If this message spoke to your soul, take a moment to like, share and subscribe so these divine confirmations find you exactly when you need them. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. That's not imagination, it's confirmation. Stay with this moment because what's unfolding around you now is bigger than intuition, bigger than coincidence, and far bigger than anything that the person whose name begins with M ever expected you to see. You're not just hearing a message, you're stepping into the part of your story where everything finally aligns, where the unseen becomes visible and where the truth gently but firmly rises to the surface. But here's the real twist: the coming days won't just reveal their emotion, they'll reveal your own strength. You'll notice yourself reacting differently, calmer, wiser, no longer shaken by mixed signals or half-truths. It will feel like someone lifted a fog that you didn't even realize was blocking your vision. And that clarity, that's heaven's way of saying, you're ready now. Something is shifting behind the scenes and you can feel it. Pay attention to the timing. A random notification, a delayed reply, a name slipping into a conversation that wasn't even about them, these are not accidents. This is how destiny whispers before it speaks loudly. And when the moment arrives, you'll know. The truth will walk straight to you without you having to chase anything. Your energy is entering a new phase, one where no deception can survive. That's why this message reached you right at this turning point. November 24th isn't just a date, it's a spiritual marker. A reset. A line drawn between what was confusing and what is now becoming clear. The universe doesn't warn you without preparing a blessing on the other side of the warning, and yours is already approaching. But here's the part you haven't heard yet: what feels like loss is actually liberation. You may feel certain energies drifting away, connections becoming distant, conversations slowing down. Don't stop it. This is heaven filtering your path, removing every person who was holding on to you with words instead of truth. Let the detachment happen. It's cleansing you for what's coming next. Because someone new is being prepared for your life, someone whose soul aligns with your frequency, whose heart won't play guessing games and whose intentions won't hide behind charm. And when they arrive, you'll look back at this chapter and feel gratitude instead of pain. You'll see that it wasn't betrayal, it was redirection. A divine reroute. Your peace is becoming untouchable, and that's what scares the person connected to M the most. They can feel it, they sense your shift. Their old ways of keeping your attention no longer work. Their silence feels heavier because it's carrying guilt. Their words feel lighter because they don't carry honesty. And deep down they know you're no longer the same soul they once tried to confuse. But here's the divine plot twist: you won without fighting. You saw the truth without exposing anyone. The universe did the confrontation for you. And now the mask they wore so confidently is slipping. Watch their behavior. Their tone will tremble. Their excuses won't flow the same way. Their presence will feel inconsistent. That's what happens when someone realizes they're losing access to a heart they took for granted. Something huge is waiting for you, and this time it's not disguised as chaos. It comes as peace, clarity, and a new beginning that doesn't hurt to step into. Every unanswered message, every delayed connection, every moment you felt left behind, those were preparations, not punishments. You were being aligned, not abandoned. And when you see the letter M again, whether in a dream, a message, or a sign, don't feel fear. Feel confirmation. It means the cycle is closed, the lesson learned and the strength earned. You're not walking into the same story again. You're walking out of it. Stay right here, because here comes the final shift. The energy around you tonight is sharpening your intuition. You're becoming someone who can sense dishonesty without evidence and recognize pure intentions without explanations. That's the reward for surviving confusion with grace. Your spirit is leveling up so quickly that the old version of you wouldn't even recognize this strength. The person beginning with M feels this change even if they never admit it. They feel the distance. They feel the truth rising. They feel their influence fading. That's why their energy seems off lately, why their presence feels weaker, why their attempts to reconnect feel forced. It's because they know you're stepping into a chapter they can't follow you into. Don't scroll now, because this is the moment meant for you. In the coming days, a message, a slip of truth, or an unexpected moment will confirm everything you felt. It'll feel like déjà vu wrapped in clarity. When it happens, you'll smile, not out of pride but out of relief. Because you'll finally understand that the universe never let you walk blindly. This chapter doesn't end in anger, it ends in awakening. The one who tried to confuse you is now confused by your peace. The one who tried to control your emotions is now losing control of their own. And you're walking into a future that feels lighter, brighter, and entirely yours. This is your turning point. This is your rise. This is your release. But this time your heart won't respond the way it once did. The attachment is gone, the pull is gone, the spell is broken. You'll listen to their words, but your soul will stay silent because it already knows the truth behind their sudden sweetness. And that's the moment the universe has been preparing you for, the moment where you finally choose yourself without hesitation. Don't skip. This shift inside you is not small, it's spiritual evolution. You're stepping into a version of yourself that can no longer be manipulated, drained, or confused by anyone tied to the letter M. Stay till the end because this next part is your turning point. The energy around you is beginning to feel warmer, lighter, and more aligned, as if something bigger is slowly opening a door. That's not your imagination, it's divine timing. While they're stuck in the past, you're being lifted into your next phase. What once felt like heartbreak will soon feel like liberation. What once felt like loss will become proof of your growth. The universe is clearing space because your blessings need room to land. Don't scroll now. This is the part where your spirit recognizes its own power. You survived emotional storms that would have broken others. You held on when the truth felt heavy. You stayed loyal even when someone tied to that name gave you half love and hidden intentions. And because of your purity, your heart has been placed under divine protection. The danger is gone, the confusion is gone, the old cycle is gone. You are standing at the doorway of a new chapter where only genuine people can enter. Stay till the end because the next days will bring undeniable signs. You might suddenly feel drained around certain conversations. You might feel peace around new ideas. You might sense a strange calm when you think of walking away from the past. All of this is alignment. All of this is confirmation. Your spirit is being pulled towards something more stable, more loving, more honest. The universe is not taking anything from you, it's replacing everything that was hurting you. Don't skip this part because this is where the truth gets louder. The person whose name begins with M is starting to feel the emptiness created by their own actions. They're realizing too late that the love, loyalty, and kindness you gave so effortlessly won't ever return to them the same way. They may reach out, they may act sincere, but the universe has already blocked their spiritual access to you. Their intentions can no longer reach your heart. Their energy can no longer drain yours. Stay till the end because your new destiny is already unfolding. The blessings coming your way aren't ordinary. They're divine responses to every moment you stayed strong when you could have broken. A message of opportunity, a conversation that opens a new path, a person who sees your worth instantly, one of these will arrive soon. And when it does, it will feel like a breath of fresh air after months of holding your breath. Don't scroll. This is where your glow begins. The universe has shifted your frequency. Your intuition is sharper. Your boundaries are stronger. Your peace is deeper. And because of that, people who once took advantage will now feel uncomfortable around your growth. They'll sense that they can't access you the way they used to. And that's not loss for you, that's protection. Stay till the end, my beloved. Something huge is waiting for you. The letter M once represented confusion, cycles, and hidden truths. But now that same letter stands for movement, movement into your purpose, movement into your blessings, movement into clarity. The universe is pushing you forward gently but firmly, ensuring you don't look back at what was never meant to stay. Don't skip because your moment of confirmation is almost here. A sign will appear, a repeated number, a familiar phrase, a sudden realization, and when it hits your spirit you'll feel peace so deep that it will erase every lingering doubt. That's when you'll know the cycle is done. That's when you'll understand why this entire journey had to unfold the way it did. Stay till the end because the next chapter is written in light. The person tied to that name taught you lessons you didn't want but now appreciate. They shaped your intuition, they sharpened your discernment. They helped you grow into the person who is now ready for real commitment, real love, and real peace. What once felt like betrayal has become your awakening. Don't scroll. The universe wants you to hear this clearly. You are stepping into relationships where you won't be questioned, doubted, or replaced. You are stepping into opportunities where your talent won't be ignored. You are stepping into blessings that won't require pain to prove their worth. This is your season of ease. Your season of alignment. Your season of emotional freedom. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The one who once took your softness for granted will witness your rise from a distance. Not because you're punishing them but because they no longer belong in the place you're going. Your path is glowing now, your energy is rising, and your destiny is unfolding with divine clarity. And the letter M. It no longer marks a wound. It marks where your miracle began. There's a strange stillness around you right now, almost like the universe is holding its breath waiting for you to notice the shift. What felt blurry, confusing, and heavy is suddenly beginning to sharpen. You can feel it, can't you? That quiet pull in your spirit. That soft hum in your chest. That is the vibration of something massive aligning with your name, something already in motion, already traveling toward you faster than you expect. And here's the truth nobody told you: the delays weren't denial, they were divine protection. You weren't being blocked, you were being shielded. Especially from those who wore masks so well that even your heart couldn't see through them at first. But God watched it all. God rearranged the path. And now what's coming isn't just a blessing, it's a breakthrough designed precisely for the person you've become. Don't move. Because this is the part where the letter M, which once felt heavy, begins to shift its meaning. Once it carried disappointment, confusion, and unanswered questions. But soon it will carry proof. Proof that the divine never forgot you. Proof that your patience wasn't wasted. Proof that every tear, every night of overthinking, every moment you doubted your worth was actually preparing you for something far greater than what you thought you lost. Stay right here, my beloved. Because you're entering the season where things don't fall apart, they fall into place. Rooms will open where walls once stood. Conversations will soften where silence once hurt. Even your own heart will feel lighter, steadier, calmer, as if it finally understands that nothing was taken from you, it was returned to the universe because it could never carry the weight of your destiny. Don't scroll now. The person tied to the letter M, the one who thought you'd stay wounded, is quietly realizing their miscalculation. Their silence has turned into a mirror. Every step they take echoes with the absence of your presence. They thought distance would free them, but now distance is teaching them. Regret has a way of arriving late but loud. And trust me, it's loud for them now. But here's the beauty, while their world feels heavier, yours is rising. You're no longer chasing closure. You're no longer craving answers. You're no longer shrinking yourself to be understood. You've stepped into a version of yourself that even you didn't fully recognize before, a version healed by truth and strengthened by divine timing. This is your quiet victory. The universe saw every moment you held your tongue, every moment you chose peace over reaction, every moment you stayed kind even when your heart was breaking. That restraint didn't go unnoticed. It became the currency of your elevation. Stay with me. Because everything is about to make sense. The silence. The pause. The distance. The endings that felt unfair. All of it was leading you toward this exact point, your turning point. You're stepping into a chapter where alignment feels natural, where love feels safe, where opportunities feel effortless. Nothing forced, nothing draining, only flow. And listen carefully, the letter M no longer symbolizes confusion. It symbolizes clarity. It symbolizes the moment the universe said, "You deserve more," and shifted the path accordingly. You won't have to chase signs. You won't have to beg for understanding. You won't have to heal from the same wound twice. Because something bigger is preparing to enter your life, something wrapped in divine timing, carrying the exact peace you once prayed for. The universe is not just sending blessings. It's sending compensation. Restoration. A new beginning that finally matches your heart. Don't skip this part. The energy around you tonight is different. It's electric, charged. It marks the end of a cycle that drained you and the beginning of one that will rebuild you. Even the calendar date, even the hour you're listening to this, it's all part of the alignment. You are becoming someone unstoppable. Someone whose peace cannot be disturbed. Someone whose worth is no longer up for debate. Someone who finally understands, what started with M didn't end you. It awakened you. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because right now your spirit is stepping into a frequency where blessings chase you, not the other way around. Where love chooses you effortlessly. Where opportunities approach you with your name written on them. The universe has spoken. Your breakthrough is not in the distance, it has already begun moving toward you. This is your confirmation. Your peace is real. Your path is protected. And your miracle is already unfolding in ways you cannot yet see but will soon feel. My beloved, stay exactly where you are. This is the point where the universe leans closer to whisper what you were never meant to miss. The energy around you is stretching, shifting, unfolding like a gate finally opening after a long wait. And as it opens, something becomes clear: you are no longer the person who once cried over closed doors. You have become the door. Don't skip this part. The one whose name begins with M can feel this shift more strongly than they expected. Their spirit is uneasy, their thoughts tangled because the energy they once fed on is gone. You've reclaimed every piece of yourself they never appreciated, and that silence from your side. It's teaching them a lesson no conversation ever could. They're realizing too late that your absence burns louder than your presence ever did. Stay till the end. Because right now the universe isn't just rearranging things around you, it's rearranging things for you. Paths are clearing. Old ties are dissolving. New opportunities are circling you like blessings waiting for permission to land. Your name is echoing in rooms you haven't entered yet, and your spirit is being recognized by energies that align with your purpose, not your pain. Don't scroll. Every moment of confusion you once felt is now transforming into direction. Every time you doubted yourself, the universe was quietly building the version of you that would never settle again. And that version is finally here, stronger, softer, wiser. Untouched by the chaos that once drained you. Stay with me. The letter M is no longer a wound, it's a watermark on your timeline showing where the breakthrough began. What once hurt you now highlights how far you've risen. That story didn't destroy you, it refined you. And the person tied to that letter is finally facing the truth you've already grown past. Don't skip this part. Something bigger than closure is unfolding for you. The kind of blessing that doesn't rush, doesn't force, doesn't confuse. The kind of blessing that arrives quietly but transforms everything. You're stepping into a season where you'll wake up with clarity instead of questions, peace instead of pressure, certainty instead of chaos. Stay till the end. The universe has watched you walk through storms without losing your softness. And now it's time for you to walk through blessings without losing your strength. The shift you feel isn't imagination, it's divine timing aligning with your readiness. Don't scroll. The person with the initial M is experiencing the weight of their actions. Not because you wished it, but because the universe balances what the soul cannot escape. What they once dismissed has become the very thing they now crave: your presence, your honesty, your sincerity. But their chapter in your story is closed, sealed, completed. Stay with me, beloved. You're stepping into a chapter where your name is spoken with respect, where your presence is valued, where your heart is protected instead of tested. This next season is not about proving anything to anyone. It's about receiving what was always meant for you. Don't skip. The universe didn't take things from you, it took things off you. It removed weight. It removed fear. It removed attachments that were slowly dimming your glow. And now that you're lighter, everything aligned with your spirit is finding you with ease. Stay till the end. Because what's coming next will feel like recognition. Like the universe saying, I never forgot you. Doors will open that once felt impossible. Conversations will bring clarity you never thought you'd receive. Love will feel safe again. And opportunities will feel deserved, not accidental. Don't scroll now. The letter M was the test. The miracle is the reward. You aren't just moving on, you're moving up. Higher energy, higher connections, higher purpose. You've stepped into the kind of peace that can't be shaken by memories, names, or past stories. Stay with me. The universe isn't asking you to wait anymore. It's asking you to receive, to trust, to breathe. Because what's coming doesn't need struggle, it needs space. And you finally made that space by letting go of what was never meant to stay. Don't skip this final truth. You survived the nights that tried to break you. You passed the lessons that once confused you. And now life is aligning in your favor so strongly that even your past won't recognize who you've become. The person tied to that old chapter is already fading into distance while your destiny steps forward brighter than ever. This is your moment, your rise, your calm, your confirmation. The chapter of M is closed. The chapter of miracles has begun. My beloved, brace yourself, because what's unfolding now is the revelation your soul has been sensing but couldn't explain. The moment the truth caught up to them, their entire world shifted. The person whose name begins with M is no longer running ahead, they're running in circles. Every path leads them back to what they lost. Every thought leads them back to you. And the universe is making sure they feel the weight of what they once took lightly. Don't skip, because this is where your empowerment becomes undeniable. You're stepping into an era where your intuition stands taller than any illusion that ever tried to confuse you. Your spirit has grown wiser, sharper, almost prophetic. Now when someone's intentions shift, you feel it before they speak. When someone approaches with hidden motives, your energy rejects it instantly. This clarity isn't coincidence, it's divine refinement. Stay till the end, because you need to hear what this clarity is preparing you for. Something massive is approaching you like a quiet wave of destiny, and it will feel so natural that you'll realize it was always meant for you. No confusion, no mixed signals, no chasing. Just alignment. The universe is preparing to hand you something that won't drain you but fill you. Something or someone who meets you with truth instead of pretense. Don't scroll. This next chapter requires your full presence. The letter M no longer stands for memory or mistake, it stands for metamorphosis. Their role in your story wasn't to break you, it was to awaken you. And it did. They're learning their lesson now, not through your words but through your absence. While they're trying to piece together what went wrong, you're stepping into opportunities that their energy once blocked. Stay till the end, my beloved, because your rise is happening softly but powerfully. Look closely at your life right now. Doors you once knocked on are opening before you even reach them. People are drawn to you without understanding why. Your silence has become magnetic. Your peace has become protective. And your transformation has become visible. Not loud, not dramatic, just present, constant, undeniable. Don't skip this moment, it's proof that you've outgrown everything that once held you down. The person whose name begins with M is finally facing the mirror they avoided for years. The same mirror you once stood in front of asking questions they never answered. Now those questions haunt them. Their thoughts are restless at night, and the universe is replaying scenes they tried to forget. Not to punish them but to make them understand what they dismissed. Stay till the end, because this balance is sacred. You, on the other hand, are walking into a gentle season of emotional clarity and spiritual abundance. The heaviness that used to sit on your chest has evaporated. The uncertainty that once clouded your mind has cleared. What's entering next will feel like destiny catching up to you. Don't scroll, this is your alignment speaking louder than any closure ever could. A moment is coming, unexpected, simple but powerful, that will confirm your freedom completely. A message you don't respond to. A memory that doesn't sting. A dream that doesn't shake you. And in that moment you will realize that healing didn't happen overnight, it happened silently in every moment you chose yourself. Stay here, my beloved, because this realization transforms everything. This is the era where your heart no longer bends for people who don't know how to hold it. Your energy is too precious to be wasted. Your peace is too expensive to be disturbed. And the universe is placing you exactly where you belong, with people who match your intention, your loyalty, your love. Don't skip. Your vibration has become selective, and that's your superpower now. The person whose name begins with M will try to understand how you became so unreachable. What they don't know is that you didn't move away, they simply stopped growing and your spirit moved forward. Where they remain stuck in memories, you're stepping into manifestations. And nothing can pull you back into a chapter that the divine has already closed. Stay till the end, because this is your turning point. Something huge is waiting for you, something that feels like a reward for every silent battle you fought. It might come as an opportunity, a relationship, a breakthrough, or a moment of profound inner clarity. But when it arrives, you'll feel your entire spirit whisper, "Finally." Don't scroll, this moment has been written for you since the beginning. You're not just ending a chapter, you're stepping into a destiny that was paused until you healed. The letter M is no longer a wound. It's wisdom, it's growth, it's the reason you became unshakable. And now, with your spirit steady and your heart aligned, you're ready for the blessings that match your evolved energy. Stay till the end, my beloved. Your story has shifted from survival to sovereignty. This is your confirmation. Your peace is permanent. Your path is clear. Your miracle is moving toward you as you read these words. And nothing from the past, including the name M, can interfere with what the divine has written next for you. My beloved, listen closely. Because the part you've reached now isn't random, it's the turning point the universe wrote for you long before the heartbreak ever happened. The shift you feel in your chest isn't emptiness, it's space being cleared for blessings that finally know where to land. And the person connected to the letter M, their spirit trembles because they can feel you slipping out of their story for good. Don't scroll now. The silence you gave them became the mirror they avoided for years. Every choice they made is echoing back at them, and for the first time they're realizing that losing you wasn't an event, it was a consequence. Meanwhile, you're stepping into a version of yourself that even your past self prayed for. A version that doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't break. Stay with me. Because the universe isn't just closing doors for you, it's sealing them. What's gone cannot return in the same form. What tried to dim you can't reach the frequency you've risen to. And while they replay your memories like unfinished sentences, you're writing new chapters filled with clarity, purpose, and peace that finally feels like home. Don't skip this part. Something huge is aligning behind the scenes, a message, a meeting, or a moment that will make you whisper, "So this is why everything had to happen." It won't come with confusion. It won't come with fear. It will come with that soft certainty your soul has been craving. Stay till the end, my beloved. Because the name M is no longer a wound. It's a watermark of how far you've risen. What once felt like an ending was the universe rerouting you to a destiny untouched by betrayal. The light ahead of you isn't borrowed, it's yours. And this time nothing and no one can dim it.